Welcome, folks, to the Lowdown, here on the FSW's YouTube page. I'm Bruce Riddell. Today on the show, from the Dynasty, Mr. Main Event Sal E. New FSW Bombshell, Alex, the youngest member of the FSW roster, Greg Romero. And in our Lowdown exclusive match of the week, Machismo number 3 versus Cash of the Vegas Originals. And now, the hosts for this week's Lowdown, Pauly Kover and Rocky T.
Rocky T, thank you for allowing me to host the Lowdown with you this week. I don't know where the hell Jack's landed.
Well, you know, I don't know where he is either, but you know what, Pauly? I'm all right being here with you. I kind of like you. You're a little bit prettier than Jack.
Speaking of pretty, you are talking to all the latest bombshells and future stars of wrestling. So much on your plate, Rocky T, as owner of this company. Boy, I wish I could be you with those bombshells.
Well, you know, you stick around and you surely could be. I'm going to find you a couple.
Thank you.
You know, for sure.
So what do we have on the plate this week? I've been noticing you've talked to so many FSW superstars, including the FSW champion Tyshawn Prince, and I know Sal E pretty well. He's a close personal friend. He's not too happy with you.
Well, you know, you're kind of right. He definitely is not happy. He had words with me. We had him in here. You know, it is what it is. Sally. You know?
I'm looking forward to that.
Maybe we should take a look at it.
Let's check it out right now, as a matter of fact.
The world is a vampire sent to drain. Secret destroy.
FSW fans, welcome to another Real Deal with Rocky T here on the Lowdown. You know, I gotta tell you, I had an interview with Tyshawn Prince last week, and I got a couple of emails from Sal E, and I don't think he was too happy. So tonight, my guest, fans, is Sally E. So Sally, what seems to be the problem, brother?
You know something, Rocky T? You may be the owner of the FSW, and for that, I guess I gotta respect you. But God damn it, I don't like you. I never have, and I ain't gonna start now. The next time...
Well, of course you don't like me, Sally. I got a full set of hair. I'm a good-looking
And how
Italian.
much did you pay for that hair?
It was free, brother. It just grows naturally, unfortunately, unlike yours. Okay, but go ahead. Go on with your story.
The next time that you want to interview one of my guys that are under contract with the Dynasty, I better be present. I want to know what you're saying and what you're talking about, because I know how you like to screw with people's heads here in the FSW. You're trying to get a side. What do you got on your side, Rocky T?
Let me tell you something, Sally. As long as I'm the owner here at FSW, I'll interview and talk to anybody I want to, little man. And there's not a thing you can do about it. So why don't you go back to your dressing room, have a couple of meatballs or a glass of whatever you call it, that $2.99 wine that you're always bragging about. How about that?
Yeah, how about that, Rocky T? You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get back in my limousine. Maybe I'll get out of here. Maybe I'll go back to the Turnberry where I have my nice 12th floor apartment. I'll have the lady cook me up a little carbonara. I'll open up a 14-year-old bottle of wine, and then I'm gonna piss all over everything that you think you're gonna do to me and the Dynasty. Because the Dynasty is bigger than FSW. And the Dynasty is bigger than Rocky T. And not you, not Mike Modest, not Joe DeFalco. Nobody is gonna stop me. Just try it.
Sent to drain. Secret destroy.
Hey, Rocky. We were talking about the bombshells that are coming to FSW, and you said you had a new one, and I haven't seen her yet, and, they all have
Don't worry, Pauly. Listen, her name is Alex. She definitely is a bombshell, and brother, wait till you see her.
I want to look.
Well, hell, let's look.
I'm going to look.
FSW fans, welcome back to the Lowdown. I'm excited to have Alex here. She's a new FSW Bombshell, and I gotta tell you, you're looking good, Alex. What can we expect here at FSW from you?
Well, I don't know quite what you can expect from me here, but I can definitely guarantee that I will be around a lot.
Well, you heard it here, fans. Rocky T says definitely she's going to be around. If I have it my way, you're going to be seeing a lot more of Alex here at FSW. You know what? I think we got a party to go to, so right now, I guess we're going to be leaving. So I guess we'll see you when we see you. Ain't that right, Alex?
That's right, guys.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. I am Pauly Kover with another FSW update. We have new Future Stars of Wrestling Tag Team Champions at a recent live event. The Reno Scum's Adam Thornstowe was brutally attacked, forcing his partner Luster the Legend to defend the titles against the Sal E Dynasty Sweet and Sour. Now, it looked as though he had the match won until the FSW champion Tyshawn Prince interfered. Take a look at this. Now, as you can see, we have new FSW Tag Team Champion, Sweet and Sour of the Sal E Dynasty. Luster the Legend, not a happy man.
I think everybody here knows who hurt my tag team partner. That's just not my tag team partner. He's my friend. He's my brother. My friends are my family. You mess with them, you mess with me. Hey, T, last time we were in Sam's Town, I pinned you. I don't want to pin you. I already did that. I want to beat you. I want to beat you so bad, you can't get out of bed in the morning. I want to beat you so bad, you're going to sit in a hospital bed just like Adam. I want to beat you so bad, you won't be able to stand. So I'm laying down the challenge right now, October 13th. Sam's Town Live, me and you, no disqualification, last man standing.
That FSW champion Tyshawn Prince will defend against the Reno Scubs Luster the Legend in a last man standing match. You cannot miss this action. Grab your tickets now, fans. Sunday night, October 13th, Sam's Town Live for FSW Retribution. Big event happening October 13th, Sam's Town Live for FSW Retribution. One of the superstars on that card, Greg Romero, one of your close personal friends, and I guess you caught up with him recently.
Well, you know, I did catch up with Greg Romero. I'm very proud of the lad. He is definitely an upcoming superstar here at FSW.
Well, let's take a look at your conversation.
FSW fans, welcome to another edition of the Lowdown. Yeah, we're here, the real deal with Rocky T, and I got Greg Romero here. And you know, Greg, I know there's been a lot of crap going on with you and the Legends, especially Rush. I heard he's not going to give you another match. What do you think of that?
Well, that's what he says, Rocky T. That's what he's telling everybody, that I'm not going to get a shot. But I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling everybody who's watching, telling everybody who's watching that I'm going to get that match. Somehow, some way, it's going to be one-on-one. Greg Romero versus Rush. I don't care about the title. I don't care about the streak. I care about shutting Rush's mouth for good. I'm going to be the one to do that. Nobody else has been able to. It's going to be me. This is the dawning of a new era. The dawning of the Greg Romero era. And that's going to start with Rush. And that's going to start with putting that title right around my waist.
Well, you know, FSW fans, I gotta tell you, Greg Romero, upcoming superstar here at FSW, I believe that you can kick Rush's ass. And you know what? If there's anything I can do to help that out, because you know, me and the Legends, we have a real problem with each other going way back. You know, it started when he put his hands, Jason Partain, put his hands on my father. You know, made me actually wrestle. You know, I was pretty upset. So I'm in your corner, brother, and if there's anything I can do, you just let me know. FSW fans, you watch it, because it's coming. You heard it right here, Greg Romero. He is going to get that other match. I don't know how, but he says he is, and I know when he does, Rush is going down. Right?
right.
Previously on FSW High Octane, we saw a severe injury that took place to the agency's Gregory Sharp, a torn labrum. He did have surgery recently on that shoulder and is expected back in an FSW ring anywhere from 2 to 18 weeks. Action. You know, you don't just get wrestling on FSW High Octane. You get it right here on the Lowdown, and we have a match featuring one of the Vegas originals that, well, he's been banished from High Octane. He can only be seen right here on the Lowdown, and I'm talking about Cash.
Well, that's because he's going downhill. You know, that last interview I had with him at the Lowdown, I kind of told him, you know, he definitely had the right look. He had the right charisma. I thought he was going places, and then he joined the Legends. Why would a young, good-looking guy like that want to be with a couple of old dogs?
Well, apparently he sees that so-called Legends Championship around Rush's waist, and he wants to be a Klingon.
Well, you know what? I still haven't talked to Joe about that. I'm not sure that belt is a real official belt here at FSW, but I guess we'll have to just wait and see what Joe says.
Well, you know, he is in action right now. Let's go to Cash in the Ring with Machismo number 3. Big competition.
Oh, real big competition.
And once again, we are back on the Lowdown. Joe DeFalco and Disco Inferno. Last week we saw Big Duke and Machismo number 2. His brother Machismo number 3 is now here, taking on Cash.
Cash and that.
And there is Cash. The last time we seen him here on the Lowdown, Disco Inferno and the Lowdown exclusive, there was rumors that somebody slipped something in his drink.
Not a rumor. I mean, you know, Cash is out. Obviously, somebody put something in his drink.
Are you saying it was cyanide who did it?
Well, I don't know. Or maybe somebody that knows him, but obviously that was not the Cash that we know. He was, you know, not by his own admission or by his own fault. He was inebriated during that match, and it showed.
Because it was one of the most lethargic efforts I've ever seen from Cash.
Yeah, I just don't understand what happened. You know, of course,
and I heard the powers that be are kind of like the Raven thing, that Cash has been sent to the Lowdown to work on, almost like sending him to developmental.
And look at that, he's just going to toy with his bum. But Machismo, which Machismo is this?
This was Machismo number 3.
How many Machismos are there?
There are 3 that we know of.
Okay.
Obviously, he's different. He's got a different mask, and he's a lot darker than Machismo number 2.
Cash feels a little disrespected. He's going to compete on the Lowdown, you know, because but you know, the powers that be felt because he made such a poor showing last time, but it was not his fault, by no fault of his own. If somebody slips something in your drink and you go out there, you've been roofied or something.
Well,
how can you expect to compete and win a professional wrestling match?
To be honest, Disco, the Lowdown was very excited. The powers that be, that they had a match the magnitude of Cash and Cyanide,
right?
And it was probably the biggest clunker since Disco Inferno versus Jacqueline back in the day.
Shut up, Joe. Oh, there we go. Okay, Cash needs to just quit toying with this. Just show the powers that be. The last match he lost on Lowdown was just a complete fluke, and let's just take care of this guy.
Well, I know we talked to Rocky T last week, and Rocky T laid one into him, calling him a lackey for Rush, and he's never going to see gold around his waist the way he has been performing of late.
Well, he looks pretty good tonight.
Well, maybe he is lighting a fire under Cash. You know, he was pretty disappointed. He teamed with Cash months back in a match that took out the Vegas Originals, and then Cash turned his back on his friends and fans.
No, he didn't turn his back on his friends. He just joined a better group. Turning his back, there wasn't turning his back, Joe. First of all, the fans will turn their back on you in a heartbeat anyway.
You know, it hasn't been that long, but Cash looks like in the last month or so has really improved his physique.
Nice, yes, he does.
His look seems to be a little more ornery.
Yep.
Did you talk with him, Disco Inferno?
Told these guys you need to slow down a little bit. Just, don't waste any movement in there. Get yourself over. Ooh, nice.
And once again,
do things with vicious intentions, I tell these guys. Just be vicious in there. You're in a fight with a guy. Be vicious. Look at that.
those are some vicious chops by Cash, who looks like he is here to make a statement on the Lowdown. Oh,
Wow.
from the back.
Boy, Cash looks pretty good here tonight, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Machismo number 3. He's taking a bigger beating than Machismo number 2 did last week.
Well, let's be honest. These Machismo guys are not the highest ranked guys in FBO. Oh, he had time to pull his trunks up there. Oh, he's going for
Is it the
cash flow.
No, it's the super cash
The super
flow.
cash flow. Nice. Wow.
And look at that. He knows it is all over. Time to pose.
Great performance by Cash
The
tonight.
cover. 1, 2,
There
3.
we go. Take that, powers that be. You want to stick Cash in the lowdown, he's going to run over these guys.
Obviously, nobody slipped anything in his drink this time.
No, they
Disco
didn't.
Inferno. Impressive performance on the Lowdown.
Oh, what
That
is this? A little bit
Cash.
extra. Get a little something extra for him. There we go.
And he tosses
All right.
him out of the ring.
Good job by Cash. Now, let's give him a hand, Joe.
Yes, very, very impressive. He's starting from the bottom again.
And now he's here.
That's right. There is Cash, member of the Vegas Originals, victorious in his match against Machismo number 3.
It's another FSW update. I'm Pauly Kover. Everybody is talking about Mesquite. Mesquite. Weren't you there this past summer? Of course we were, and we will be back January 11th for When Stars Collide 2. It's going to be a huge night of action. Who knows what stars will show up? In fact, I know which stars will show up. The first superstar signed, former WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, European Champion. He's been in TNA Impact Wrestling, as well as Ring of Honor. I'm proud to announce that in an FSW ring, it will be none other than Matt Hardy. As soon as we have ticket information, we will release it to you, the FSW fans. So stay tuned to FSW High Octane, The Lowdown, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and FutureStarsOfWrestling.com. Matt Hardy is coming to FSW.
That's all for this week's Lowdown. For Pauly Kover and Rocky T, this is Bruce Riddell saying, good night, YouTube.